Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, we're going to do a bit of a day one guide for Crystal Clash. This is the new event. I do think it is one of those events where as long as you're pretty active in it, we should be able to clear out at least most of the key rewards that we need from the shop without too much issue. It is a 10-day event. Now, I do want to go through a few things in here because it is a bit not so clear the way they actually present it. So first of all, when you open this up, you will have this defending one and you'll have to like choose a spot to defend. When you click the button, I can't remember exactly what the button says at the start, but it will pop up with 3 selections and they will have different amounts of output. And obviously the higher amount of output, the more defending you'll have to do, and the lower, the less you'll have to do. Now, just keep in mind with these geodes, they are a team game. You are playing in a team with another person. So if you do want to play with someone else in this, the strategy would be, if you got a friend and they're stronger than you, let them set up the geode. Because when you set up the geode, the person who sets it up sets 2 defense positions and their friend only sets 1 defense position. So you want your strongest player to set up the 2 defense positions because obviously they're going to have more heroes to defend the positions. Now, when you look at this, it doesn't matter in terms of rewards though, because at the end of it, if we go here to the info, you can see both defenders will receive the same earnings. So once again, if you are playing with someone else, get the stronger person to set up the base and get the other person to join in. However, there is one caveat to that, and that is the fact that when you are searching for the geodes, you only get 3 refreshes to refresh what geodes you have the possibilities to place your units at. And my first one had a 1500 one, and then I refreshed, and the best I got was a 1300 after that. So if you are in a team of 2, maybe you guys want to refresh, try and find some higher ones. If we go over here to my guild chat, you can see the highest one that I've seen so far was this one for 1600. So that's the highest I've seen so far. It may go higher, but once again, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world as long as you're not going for bottom of the barrel ones every time. I think we should be pretty good. But once again, once you get one that you want, you're going to go ahead and set up your defenses. Now, you can invite people through your friends list, through guild and stuff like that. So, you know, check your chat if you've got a friend inviting you. But once again, you can set up your defenses. Now, I just quickly slapped these in. I'll change them later. As you can see, I just slapped in just my first units just to fill it out so I can show you guys what this looks like essentially. And then once you've set up 2 positions, so the person who owns it sets up the core defense and one of the other lines, whether it be the inner or the outer defense, and then the friend has to set up the remainder of the inner or the outer, whichever one it is. Now, there will be different buffs and debuffs in these stages. For instance, on my free-to-play account, the whole thing, I'm not allowed to use light bearers or hypergeans. There is different like crippling effects that they will each have. But if you set up a defense and you're like, dude, no one's joining me, I can't get, like, no one's going to help me out, you can go over to your different chats like this and find someone else, and you can go view, and you can actually defend geode with them. So you can swap over and join in theirs. This guy hasn't set any defenses, so I'm not going to go ahead and join him. That's pretty obvious. If we go over here, this one looks like we have not set any defenses either. Are we, wait, let's, no, I don't want to do that because unless this is a bug, I don't know what's going on there because it's got 0 power. So I don't think they've set up their defense. So I don't want to actually join that. But just know you can, if you have set yours up, provided that you don't have anyone that has joined you yet on your defense and you're in this protection period, you can still swap and go help someone else is the way I understand it. So that is what we are looking at. Now, because I started this one late so I could show you guys this stuff, I'm going to bounce over to my free-to-play account and show you the attacking side of this event. Okay, guys, here we are over on my free-to-play account. You can see, let's quickly touch on the defense. I've set up my core defense, my outer defense. I got a teammate to protect the inner defense, and we're all set up and good to go. Then we go into, after that first 2-hour period, we go into a 12-hour period of where we can be attacked, and then we just wait for the next day and you rinse and repeat. Now, the thing about this is if you don't set up a defense, people just get free wins, and I'm about to show you this because when we look to offense in this thing, it's actually a pretty solid system, but I think the biggest issue with this event is how time consuming it is for how little the rewards are. They need to up these rewards for the time commitment they want you to give, in my opinion. But you can see here, you got 3 plunder attacks that you can lock in as victories, and it basically just remember you can attack up to 15 times per day, and it remembers your top earning ones, and that's what you earn. earn. But it's like, it's earned in real time. So you can see I've got my 448 there. If I had all those filled out and I get one that beats one of the other ones by like 3, I would just get an extra 3 into my bank, is essentially the way it works. So with attacking, you really want to go ahead and attack early in the day and just get them all out of the way. Now, I started attacking one here and you can see this. Now, the big thing with this is, in offense, yes, the amount of earnings, you can see this one has 430 that I can earn, but a huge thing is deploying different heroes. So as you can see here, if I deploy 32 different heroes throughout this whole battle, I will get 1.6 times multiplier on my earnings. So if I can achieve a 1.6 times multiplier on maybe a node that has a 360 drop, and on this one, I can't even get a 1.15 multiplier, then that 360 where I'm getting a 1.6 multiplier is going to be worth way more than the 430 that I can't get a multiplier. So keep that in mind when you are looking for nodes to attack around the map. And once again, you can find them on the map. You just go around here. You can just see them everywhere, essentially. You're going to find them. But I want to go back over here and show you guys, because some key things with offense. Once again, you want to attack 3 at the start of the day because, you know, you want to lock in 3 and then you can look for a better one later if you want to. And this is my attack. And as you can see, you got different formations that you're going to attack, and you have the little star on characters that haven't been deployed yet, so you know how you're tracking those multipliers. The other thing is you can set up assist characters, so you can set up 3 characters to go into the assist and invite someone to help you, and this is going to be a much easier way to fill out those requirements. But if you're doing it by yourself, you know, people aren't as active. It's kind of hard to line up unless you've got a real good friend who's playing at the time. The other thing you can do is what I've done over here is I've gone ahead and browsed and I found this one. You can see this node has 370. They haven't set up a defense. They didn't get up teammate. So these 4 are all free victories for me. Now, if I go plunder geode, yes. You can see here, now I am plundering this one. Once again, I can invite a teammate, yada, yada, yada. Over here, I need to use 30 different heroes to get a 1.6 times multiplier. Now, this is going to provide me with 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I've just got to use 2 different teams on these last 2 and get victories. And I will get this 370 plus a 1.6 times multiplier, which is absolutely fantastic. And you can do this by yourself. So if you look at this one, the way you do this, and you know, you might want to do this because I'm tipping there's going to be a few of these around the map because not everyone plays actively with other players. So this one is it's a great cheese. I can go ahead and I can do this. Boom. I go battle. And job done. Okay, there's one. So there's one win, and you can see here on our multipliers, when we look at it, we are at 5 out of 15. Now we go into the next battle. And like, you're not always going to find these, but if you can do, this is huge. 5, there we go, boom. These are characters that I am not going to use in any of my formations. We get ourselves another victory, and I just want to show you this to how you can stack up the points. But once again, with the defense over 10 days, I don't think you're going to have issues getting at least all the stellar crystals from the shop playing super casually. So you don't have to sweat like this if you don't want to. Now we can look at other heroes that we have not yet deployed. Wait, did I double up on a deploy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, dude, I doubled up on someone. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Am I on 9 or 10? Dude, I'm a freaking idiot. I was talking too much. So now I'm not going to get that bloody 1.6 multiplier. I'm an idiot. So you've just got to pay attention when you're doing this as well and not be a dickhead like me where I've doubled up on someone along the way. You've just got to use the ones with those stars in the corner. Oh my god, I'm a freaking moron. I'm so pissed at myself right now. Now I won't get the 1.6 because I was too busy yapping. But you guys get the gist by looking at this at least. Hopefully you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say anyway. So now we can go here. Boom, 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 boom. There's another 5 victories. 5 new characters. So the most I'm going to get is like a 1.32. But that is still going to be more than if I went for a 400 or something, where I could only get a 1 times multiplier. So now we look at this team. Can we can't actually inspect the other one. So if this is a fairly easy team, which it does look not horrible, we can use 1 team on this one and then 1 team on the other one. I think I'll use my Taylene team on this one, and then and I'm going to use Taylene with they don't actually have much sustain. So let's go Taylene with Brutus at the back to bait those 2. How do I get okay, there we go. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Someone else is gonna have to take some heat, but let's just go ahead and let's just do it like this. Then we can go with our Smoky, yes. We can go with our Coco, yes, and we can go with our Huon. And that's not ideal. That's ideal. That's where we want it. Okay, so now this should work pretty well. We can go ahead and we can clutch a victory with this one. Shouldn't be too bad. Looks like a fairly easy... Oh, dude, the Brutus is down. The Brutus is down. Guys, this is bad. Okay, good thing she jumped into range of my Taylene. That was clutch. Okay. So there's that team done. Now I can use my Iran team for the last one. And if I wasn't an idiot like before and screwed that up, I would have a 1.6 times multiplier. But unfortunately, now I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and use Iran team. Let's go. You can use the same heroes you've already used. And if you lose, you can retry the battle. It doesn't matter. But once again, this is just more of a trying to get the maximum points that you guys can get. Where is it going to drag them to, I wonder? No, let's just do this. Just do this. All right, that should be fine. Let's go to the control. All right, battle. Let's see. So we just need to win this one, and then we're good. Then we are good. Are we gonna get it though? Arden, are you gonna pop in time, dude? We're actually gonna struggle with this one. We're actually gonna struggle because they're gonna get the Mr. Carlisle out, and that's gonna bone me really hard. Oof. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? Oh, the Ewan's healing. The Ewan's healing. Carlisle's out. No. No. All right, Carlisle's going to be down here. Let's go. Just get that deeps in. Okay, yep. So now it's Ewan and the crystal. We're guaranteed to get this. The crystal, you can't kill the crystal until you kill all the enemies. I think the crystal is guaranteed to sit at least, what is it, like 40% health, I think, is the least you can get it down to. And then you've just got to try and nuke it. Now, I don't know where this crystal... is that shield? Dude, that is clutch plays. The shield is coming from the bloody artifact and it's going on the crystal. So now I'm not actually going to get max damage into this crystal because I can't get the damage in to break that shield. How the hell is that shield so damn high? Wow, there is a big brain play for you guys. There is a big brain play. Use that. I can't... Like, how am I going to damage that thing? Holy shit. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is, dude. That's big brain play. Why is that shield so big? Holy fuck. Anyway, I'm going to change my defense and put that artifact on my defense. But there you go. You can see we got 72%, so we get 231. So there we go. Plunder is complete. Unfortunately, once you do complete that last battle, you don't get to redo it. But you see we get the 1.35, which brings us up to the 378. Once again, I could have had the 1.6 multiplier, but unfortunately, I didn't get there. And that is basically what we are looking at with offense. Once again, if you find enemies with... things not set, then definitely attack them because you can get those multipliers up a lot easier. And can we change our defense here? If we can, we are definitely doing that because that was such big 5-head brain plays with the let's go ahead and put that one in there. Oh, dude, I'm using it in another team. Anyway, I got to swap it out. But put that one on your crystal. That looked completely broken. But anyway, guys, that is a look at the event. That's just what I'm doing. Once again, on defense, just set up your defense as soon as possible so you get some sort of defense rewards. And then attack 3 as soon as possible if you're just trying to get minimum possible rewards. I have no idea why we got Chinese writing on this thing and this artifact isn't showing. The game is bugging out now. But that is everything I wanted to go through. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.